here, now if these are locked in right here, locked in. Now this is the wall. All right, guys, so today I am going to be breaking down a 2-step routine for clear, healthy scalp. Now, I'm going to break down several products, but you only really need 2. But I want to tell you more about this process just in case you want to make it a little bit more detailed. So, the first thing I want to talk about is a scalp detoxifier. This is a scalp serum. Now, this is for a washing day or whatever. If you're going through like a longer process of washing your hair, like if you have afro textured hair, sometimes you only wash your hair once a week, twice a week, sometimes if you're doing pre-poo. Now, I like to use these because what happens is when you have a lot of buildup on your scalp, this kind of product actually softens the buildup for you. So when you go in to wash your hair, the shampoo doesn't have such a hard time breaking down the buildup on your scalp. This kind of product is really, really important to me. And I find that because I use something a serum on my scalp before I wash it, it helps to really clear my scalp up. Now, there's another product that I really, really love by Sunday Riley, but for some reason, they don't make this product anymore. I'm not really sure why. I had first gotten it from an influencer box, and I never stopped using it. And then when I look for it, I haven't been able to find it. So I don't know if it went out of stock or they're not making anymore. I'm like really disappointed because that's something that really helped me break down the buildup. Now, I always recommend for people to break down the buildup before you wash because it's just, it makes it easier for the shampoo to break down or to just clear up your scalp. It's a very important step in the process. Another step that I also recommend, and you don't have to do this, but I would steam, especially if you have a lot of buildup. I would take something like this, something that exfoliates the scalp, and go ahead and sit under a steamer for like 15 minutes. Let the steamer also soften all that buildup. It's just gonna make the shampoo work that much easier on your scalp. I'm telling you, it's guaranteed. This is what I did. Guaranteed. I'm telling you right now. Now, if you don't have something like this, you can also go in with this Nizoral anti-itch liquid. Now, these right here, this is a 2-step process I'm telling you about. You don't need nothing else. I'm recommending the other stuff because just in case you want to have, you want to have a super duper wash day. Now, these 2 right here, now if these are locked in right here, locked in. Now, this is the Walgreens version, but this is Nizoral's version as well. This has a 3, I've made videos about this before. I love this shampoo. I actually prefer it this is a newer release. I prefer it to the other shampoo that they have. That one addresses fungal infections. This is using salicylic acid instead, and it also addresses seborrheic dermatitis, which is basically what most people have when they have like that excess buildup. Now, don't be afraid to go to the dermatologist. If yours is really, really bad, please go to the dermatologist. Now, I wanted to address something in this because when I had posted a video about this anti-itch liquid, people thought they had the same active ingredients. This has hydrocortisone. This does not have the same active ingredient as this, nor does it have the same active ingredient as the other shampoo, which addresses the fungal. They have 2 different active ingredients. Now, what you can do with this is use this on your scalp before you wash your hair. Let it sit on there and then wash your hair out, because what it'll also do is soften that buildup as well. But the primary focus of this particular product is to relieve itch. I absolutely love it. And what I also noticed about this is my second bottle. Yeah, I was gonna say third, but this is my second bottle. What I also noticed about this particular product is it actually helped my hair from shedding. I don't know what it was about this particular product that helped me stop shedding, but it did help with that. If you have a weave, you have braids, this is perfect for that. It works so well, and it's a liquid. It's not a serum. So I just wanted to show you that it's a liquid. So that's what it looks like. It's a liquid, and it works. It will go all over. It will coat your entire scalp, and I'm telling you, it works like a dream. Also, this particular shampoo, what I love about it with that 3% salicylic acid is that this is not as drying as the original shampoo, because it's a conditioner and shampoo together, and it's also doesn't leave like any residue on my hair either. And you can see I've been using it. So, and it has tea tree oil in. So like I said, this anti-itch liquid, it has hyaluronic acid, menthol, aloe, and vitamin E. So it's not going to dry out your scalp, but the best way to use this is on clean scalp. However, I've noticed that even if I don't have clean, it does relieve itch. But the best way to use it is on clean scalp, because I think it also prevents itchiness as well. So this is really good, especially if you have a protective style, like a weave, braids, whatever kind of hair that you have, and you have a lot of itch, please, this works really well. And combination, these work well together. And I would say, do not use this combination every day. If you want to clear your scalp, use it 2 to 3 times a week, because you don't want to strip your hair, because it can be drying. However, you can use this every day. This is something you can use every day, especially if you have itchy scalp. Now, one last product that I highly recommend is this As I Am Rosemary Water. Now, this also addresses hair growth, and it also has biotin, and it has melatonin. A lot of people don't realize melatonin is actually really good for hair growth. And so if you want to address that too, but I use this mostly for anti-itch. When I tell you this works so good. I'm not a big fan of the smell, but it works super well if you have very itchy skin. I love this product as well. A lot of people think this is a black owned company, but it's not. The founder is actually from Pakistan. I fuck with Pakistani people, y'all. I fuck with them heavy, y'all. Especially our queen that went to Pakistan last year. Yes. What did she say? Praise to Allah or whatever. She went over there acting a damn fool, but I love it. Anyway, I love us. But this particular product works so well for anti-itch. I absolutely love it. If you have braids, if you have a weave, and if y'all use this together, oh my God. You can use either or, to be quite honest with you. This is a product you don't necessarily need, but these two together, this is the 2-step process. So you don't need all these products, but I recommend these two if you really want to relieve scalp itch. I'm telling y'all, this together locked in the dynamic duo Batman and Robin right here. Period. So, and one last piece of advice. If you are clearing any sort of infection in your scalp, first, if it's really bad, go to the dermatologist. Second, do not put any oils on your scalp while you are clearing any kind of dandruff or infection, because what the oil is going to do is feed whatever infection is in the scalp. Do not put anything on there. The only thing you want to put is a product like this, something anti-itch, until your scalp clears. Once your scalp is clear of any infections, now you can start putting oils and stuff like that on your scalp. But until it clears, and you'll know, because you won't get as much buildup. So what I suggest, do not put any oils, not tea tree, not eucalyptus, nothing. You hear me? Because I know some of y'all don't put nothing on your scalp until the whole thing is clear. And I know my Afro textured people we always love putting stuff on our scalp. But if you have more European hair, don't do that either. But I know y'all have less tendency of doing that. But don't put nothing on there until your scalp is completely clear, and then you can start doing all that extra stuff. And like I said, this combination is only for 2 to 3 times a week because you don't want your hair to get dry. And that's it, y'all. It's a pretty easy routine. Make sure if you're gonna do a longer shampoo process, you know, a wash day, the steaming of the scalp before you wash your hair and the serum before you wash your hair really works well to get rid of the buildup, because it just helps the shampoo. It's easier on the shampoo. Please refrain from scratching your scalp as well, because I notice a lot of people do that online. I wouldn't recommend that because I think it damages the scalp. So that's why I like using those exfoliating serums and letting that sit on your scalp, and then literally when you're washing your hair, you can get in there and scrub and use the palm, like the pads of your hand. Try to avoid using your fingernails because you don't want to damage your scalp. So that's my recommendation for clean, clear scalp. I had already made several videos about some of these products, but I wanted to make a long form video to show you guys how I use them in combination. And on that note, guys, don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them below. If you have any additional advice, definitely leave them below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
5 minutes later.
My 2 personality types, you guys. I'm drinking green juice and eating the donut. They just... This is my Libra rising fighting right now. The scales. You know what I'm saying? Like, this donut is from 7-Eleven, y'all. Outside of Krispy Kreme, these glazed donuts from 7-Eleven taste really good. And I absolutely love this green juice. There's not a lot of sugar in here. Well, there's about 9 grams of sugar in here. There's celery juice, cucumber juice. It's not very sweet, and the ingredients are really good, and it's pretty cheap.